Hello everyone, I'm Kat. Today's reading is what's coming up for you this week. I've done thousands of intuitive energy readings over the years, working with the guides, and I can tell you that as always they have a lot of love and positive energy to send your way. So let's find out what the guides have to tell you today. Before we start though, I would ask that you, if you haven't already, that you subscribe and hit the bell. I upload every day at 9 o'clock, but unless you hit that bell, you won't be notified, very likely. So do that if you enjoyed today's reading. And of course, please like and comment. I always love to hear from you, and I love to know which readings you have enjoyed. Okay, so what's coming up for you this week? If you haven't chosen already, please pause the video and choose. If not, let's get on with today's reading. So let's start with group number 1. We've got the 10 of Wands, the 6 of Coins, the 9 of Wands, and the Devil. So what's coming up for you this week? Do you know what? As the week starts out, I can see that coming into this week, something heavy, something maybe difficult is going on for you. You may be having a lot of pressure at work or within your family or within something in your situation. You're definitely feeling like you're carrying some sort of burden. There's something that's kind of tricky or is causing you to feel a little bit tired out. It's maybe feeling like there's a lot going on for you, and that maybe for some of you it can just feel like it's getting a little bit too much. Okay, now what I would say is, remember, it is a 10, so there is always the indicator with the 10s that this is the end of a cycle. So this burden or this difficulty will eventually either literally get less or will start to feel less. Okay, so something will come along to help alleviate the situation eventually. Okay, now the 6 of Coins here is very interesting, because if this is a work situation, for example, if you've been working on a contract or putting in the hours, this 6 of Coins could literally be the payout. Look, you've got all this coin energy here and all these coins in the middle of this card, and it's almost, you know, like got this light shining out of it. So it could be saying that, you know, you've worked hard on something, but you know it's going to pay off. For a lot of you, this is actually though saying that balance is coming. The 6 of Coins is about tranquility. It's about prosperity. Yes, it can be on a physical, financial, tangible level, but for a lot of you, it's going to be a metaphorical payoff. So you're going to feel like it was worth the effort, or you know, you'll see some sort of benefit, emotional, physical, spiritual, mental benefit from having carried that weight. You know, it will pay off in some way. Or if you are carrying this weight, what will happen is you'll either get a payoff or some sort of balance and tranquility will come to the situation that will help you to feel like you can manage the situation better. Okay, the 9 of Wands here is saying that, you know what, it's not necessarily going to be easy this week. Doesn't mean anything terrible has to happen. I don't think that anything new is going to come in that is terrible or difficult. You know, I don't want anyone to be thinking, oh no, something bad's going to happen. That's not what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is at the beginning of the week, something that's already hard for you, whether this is a relationship, a career situation, a school situation, whatever it is, there's something that's kind of like hard work. And you enter the week with this hard work. But do you know what? The 9 of Wands is saying, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't give up now. You're very close to the finishing post with this 10 of Wands and this 9 of Wands. You're very, very close. So don't give up now. You know, keep going, keep moving forwards. You know, you would be surprised how quickly things can shift into the next week and beyond. I do think though that for a little while longer you are going to feel this kind of heaviness. This week, I'm not going to lie to you, it does look like it might be a bit challenging. But, you know, the 6 of coins in amongst it all could be very promising. So this could look like a real, maybe someone comes in and helps you, or you get some sort of, like I say, some sort of payoff. But something good is going to happen this week with this 6 of coins. You're going to feel like someone's offering you something really fantastic. So it could be financial gain, it could be assistance. So there's something good coming. Don't get me wrong, it's just that this hard work is not going to go away overnight, okay? The devil is saying here, with the devil energy at the end, you know, you feel kind of trapped, or like you're kind of stuck in a situation. It can make you feel a little bit like hemmed in, or a little bit like things are difficult. We can see this with everything that's going on. But you know what? It will pass. You're closer to the finish line than you realise. Don't let yourself get in too much of a panic this week, because whatever this difficulty is, it will move on fairly soon, okay? And enjoy whatever this offer is, because this will give you just a little bit of a break, or the little bit of a benefit that will see you on until this difficult time passes. Thank you, number ones. I will see you on tomorrow's reading or on a private reading. Please ding the bell if you want to be notified of tomorrow's reading. See you soon, guys. Group 2. We've got Temperance, 4 of Swords, 8 of Coins, King of Coins. What's coming up for you this week? A rest. In many regards, you are getting the opportunity to have a bit of a break. There's a kind of 2 separate situations going on here. So you might have a romantic and a career situation, because this does seem to split into these 2 cards and these 2 cards. So we'll have a look at what's going on here. The Temperance and the 4 of Swords. In part this week, you're going to have a period of calm. The Temperance is about things becoming more stable, things becoming a lot calmer. You're going to find some balance. You know, if you've had a difficult time, you can see that this week is going to get a lot better. I think this is in general, including this situation. I think in general, you're going to have a much more peaceful week this week. You're going to get the chance to catch your breath, enjoy yourself, take a break, relax. The 4 of Swords is about literally stepping back. You know, on the card, on this card, the person is sat down. On the traditional Rider-Waite, the person is laid down. So there is this sense of kind of relaxing, giving your brain a break, because of course the Swords is the mind. So it's like giving yourself a break and giving yourself a chance to recuperate, regenerate, and reconnect. So it's about finding that balance and getting some quiet in your mind and just taking a rest. And that's really important this week. And what's most important is you are going to be given this opportunity this week, which is fantastic. Now, that said, on the one hand, Group 2s, you've got this kind of taking a break, taking it easier, having a bit of calm, finally getting a bit of peace and quiet, or a little bit of a break from situations that have maybe been a little bit full on or crazy in recent times. Maybe have a little bit of balance to the situation. But then on the other hand, you've got this 8 of Coins and King of Coins. You know, on a practical level, you still see yourself with this 8 of Coins working away on something. There's some sort of self-mastery program going on here. You know, there's something you are still working on this week. You've been working on for a long time, probably. This could be career, hobbies, your romantic or relationship situation, family situation. But there's something that you still, even though you're kind of having a more of a relaxed week and things, you're taking a break to some extent, you know what, there's still something that you need to keep working on. The 8 of Coins is about self-mastery. It's about, you know, you've done a lot of the work, put in a lot of the effort, but the 8s are about overcoming those internal obstacles. You've still got some fine-tuning to do. There's still work to be done. It might feel like you want to take a complete break and stop working on whatever this situation is that you kind of need to push on with. It's like, you know, there's all these opportunities to kind of relax and let go and just think, oh, I'll just give myself a break this week from this situation. But do you know what? Yes, you do need to give yourself a break, and you will get a chance for a break. But this situation, no, I don't feel like taking a break from this particular situation is the right thing to do, because the Eight of Coins is about, you know, short-term pain for long-term gain. There's something you've already been working on a lot, and they're saying keep going with this, because look, then you've got the King of Coins. This is going to bring you to a situation where you manifest this wealth and abundance and stability, and this sense of kind of getting the physical, tangible reward for the work that you've put in. If the situation you're working on is a romantic situation, this could be your long-term partner, because the King of Coins generally represents, in my readings, this is intuitive by the way, in my readings, the King of Coins represents your ideal partner, normally a male, but it doesn't have to be. So it could be that they're saying, you know, keep working on this situation, whether it's romantic or not, it doesn't matter, because it will bring you the gains. But, you know, it won't be easy, because it will be very tempting to just kind of relax. And whilst in many ways, number twos, you have got the chance to have a bit more of an easy time this week, I don't think this is an option you are going to want to choose, because you want to get to this King of Coins energy too much. And it really requires you to keep going. Loads of love, number twos. I will see you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading in the meantime. Please ding the bell so that you'll be notified tomorrow. See you soon, guys. Hello, group 3. We've got for you, what's coming up for you this week? The Empress, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Wow, look at that. Right, this is abundance. Threes, what's coming in for you this week? Whether it's romantic, career, finance, family life, friendship, whatever it is, there is going to be some sort of real physical, tangible abundance coming your way. The 9 and 10 of Cups is about fulfillment, contentment, everyone getting what they want, you getting what you want, you feeling fulfilled, you feeling a sense of pleasure and enjoyment and happiness. So 100% in some aspect of your life this week, you just wait for this abundance to come showering in, because it definitely is going to come in some way, shape or form. Obviously it's going to be different for each and every one of you, and it is going to be to a greater or lesser degree, but this is a massively positive energy around you this week. Obviously it is to some extent dependent upon how much you are open to receiving. I mean, this Empress energy is the divine feminine for me. In the minor arcana, in the major arcana, the Empress and the High Priestess to some extent together create this divine feminine energy. But for me, the Empress really does resonate the strongest here for this. And, you know, you've got this wonderful creation energy. She is the divine receptor, really, isn't she? A receiver. And, you know, she birthed this new situation. She's all about creation. You've also got the Three of Wands. So the Empress is a 3 and the Three of Wands together. So you've got this double 3 energy. So this is all about, again, creation. The Three of Wands is wonderful because it's wands, it's heart and soul. The Three of Wands is saying as well that there may be an opportunity around the corner that you don't quite see yet. It's all about staying positive. It's all about being open to creating something new, collaboration. You know, this is fantastic, really. There's this real chance for something new and wonderful to come towards you this week. Like I say, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, but no doubt there is like a divine, creative, abundant, positive energy around you this week. So now is a great time to start with those affirmations and really being open to receiving. Okay? Loads of love, number 3s. Please ding the bell if you want to be notified tomorrow and onwards of future readings. And if you would like a private reading, of course, I will see you then. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Hi, group 4. So, what is coming up for you this week? What's coming up for you this week? We've got 9 of Swords, Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, Page of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I can see that probably you've not been having the best of times. It doesn't mean everything's been going wrong, but I definitely can see, Fours, that you've been having some difficulty because, you know, you enter the week with the 9 of Swords. This is fearful thinking. This is feeling uneasy. This is feeling anxious. This is things that wake you up in the night, you know, and you get that heart pounding, that anxiety where your mind is racing, you can't kind of get a hold of things, you feel overwhelmed, it's all worrying and stressful and difficult, you know, so you've got all of that going on. Okay, right, what they're saying here is, though, you know what, it's up to you really to kind of monitor this, because this 9 of Swords is really often, yes, there are things that are worrying you. Yes, there are difficulties in your life. Of course, that is almost certainly true. However, be careful not to add to it, not to encourage it. It doesn't mean berate yourself and be annoyed with yourself if you have fearful thoughts. No, allow them to come in, because you're human. That's what's going to happen. But don't start adding to them with more and more thoughts. You know, it's like, accept the thoughts that come, but don't get on the bandwagon with it. Don't believe every thought you have, you know. It's basically, be your own best friend, be your own mentor. Don't be your own cheerleader. Don't allow yourself to get beaten by your own fearful thoughts, because the thing with the 9 of Swords is, it is all about the fact that the 9 of Swords is a big indicator that if you obsess over your fearful thoughts, it doesn't mean if you have fearful thoughts, but if you obsess over them and you keep going over and over them, you can create negativity and create negative situations around yourself. Okay, so just watch out for that. It doesn't mean try to stop having negative thoughts. You will never succeed. This will create more anxiety. But what you can do is, like I say, just when the fearful thoughts come up, accept them. Sorry about that. Accept them and don't don't be hard on yourself, and just allow them, you know, and that will release them in the quickest way, because acceptance is allowing, and allowing allows them to dissipate. Okay, so that's what they're saying on that. I'm sorry they had quite a lot to say on that, but you know, I think it's helpful. The Queen of Wands is saying, you know, remember how powerful you are. Remember that you have the ability this week to create a vision and to keep moving towards it. You know, don't let your fears about the situation get the better of you. That's the key. You know, it's about being bold. It's about being powerful. It's about speaking up. It's about believing in yourself. That's what the Queen of Wands is all about. You know, so, you know, focus on the fire in your belly. Focus on what it is that you have your sights set on, and you know, stay fixed on that vision and kind of put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to be courageous. You know, yes, you are going to need to be courageous. There's no doubt about it. The 8 of Wands is the 8s are aligned with the Strength card. The Strength card is all about being courageous. The 8 of Wands says, you know what, you're going to get a nudge to go forwards this week. Don't let your fears hold you back. Move. When you get that nudge, when you get that nudge from your intuition, go with it. Don't second guess yourself, you know, go with it. The Page of Cups is wonderful because it's saying expect a bit of a surprise. You could get something you're not expecting in a good way. Be intuitive, be open to how things could manifest for you. I think that the what you're trying to pursue, what you're trying to create, it might come about in a way that you're not quite expecting, but it's going to be really wonderful. It's going to give you a fantastic new opportunity to investigate, and you're going to really see things moving, maybe even from a point where they felt quite stuck for a while, because you are able to kind of harness that power. But you know, to make the most of this week, you've really got to be tuned into this Queen of Wands energy. She's a creator, she has a vision, and she goes for it. So be very conscious of that this week. Guys, please ding the bell if you want to be notified of tomorrow's reading and beyond. I will see you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading in the meantime. Loads of love to you guys, and I will see you really soon.